Welcome to Sir Betterment, where we bring you financial, motivating, and betterment knowledge. In this video, we'll talk about 12 traits of successful CEOs that can help you succeed. So without further ado, let's get into it. Many people feel scared when they hear Chief Executive Officer. The title, the power, the chance to finally be the boss. Despite its prestige, the position of the Chief Executive Officer is frequently misunderstood. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication to earn the role of Chief Executive Officer. Thinking like a CEO can help you succeed even if that's not your ultimate career goal. And these days, who doesn't want to be in charge? But first, let's find out what the difference between a CEO and an employee mindset. CEO mindset versus employee mindset. Some employees may hesitate to put in CEO-level effort without receiving CEO-level compensation. That kind of thinking will keep you stuck in your current situation for a very long time. The phrase, "that's not in my job description," is commonly encountered. It's acceptable if you're happy with your current situation. If you want to move up the ranks but haven't gotten anywhere yet, it's probably because you haven't shown that you can handle the responsibilities of a higher position. Everything begins in one's thoughts. Think it, feel it, and become it by living it every day. So do you want to be an employee forever? Or take your step into becoming a CEO? Whatever you choose, these are the benefits of thinking like a CEO. I'm not saying that everyone should try to become a CEO. You can't expect everyone to want that. However, there are many advantages to dreaming large. When trouble arises, it's good to question oneself. What would I do if I were the CEO? You'll feel more assured in your judgment as a result. Many of us have found ourselves in situations where we could either do the correct thing or the easiest thing. The correct path isn't always the easy one. However, if you always think about the larger picture, you will strive to do what is right. If you have an expansive mindset and believe that your actions directly impact the business's financial health, you will want to see the success of those around you. When we succeed as a group, we all prosper. Adopting this mindset will make you open to mentoring and coaching others. It could take some time, but your additional work will be noticed. You will stand out, and if you maintain this line of reasoning and behavior, you will never have to exert extra effort to establish your worth. What you do will save volumes. Time is one of a leader's most precious resources. This is a limited supply. The greatest leaders are aware of the responsibility they have for it. Do not take that as permission to ignore individuals who beg for your time. Put your money where your mouth is and help others out. What I mean is that you will assess how you are presently investing your time. It will become immediately evident whether you are wasting time or not. Use your energy as CEO to spot waste, implement fixes, and focus on productive endeavors. Now that we know the benefits of having a CEO mindset, here are some characteristics and traits you may want to cultivate if you aspire to be a great Chief Executive Officer. Number 1. Optimism. Leaders need to be upbeat and positive in the workplace. CEOs are not only role models for the rest of the staff, but also accountable for driving the company forward by setting strategic priorities and providing inspirational leadership. Positivity is associated with many positive outcomes, including inspiring others, shaping how a team approaches problems, and forming lasting bonds with colleagues. An optimistic leader cares deeply about the results of their efforts and the success of those around them. Number 2. Acceptance. Acceptance is another quality of effective CEOs. CEOs who are willing to embrace diversity in the workplace are also more likely to be forgiving of employees who make errors or show signs of weakness. The CEO should encourage a work environment where employees feel safe experimenting and learning from mistakes. A worker who makes an error but is confident that their employer will understand and forgive minor slip-ups is more likely to own up to it, apologize openly, and move on. Number 3. Loyalty. Loyalty is crucial because it allows a CEO to gain the devotion of their staff. Employees who stay with a business for a long period help cut costs associated with recruiting and teaching new staff. The benefits of having a dedicated CEO and team cannot be overstated. A company's revenue and client happiness can benefit from having employees who are devoted to the company and enthusiastic about their work. Dedicated workers may also be able to recommend qualified individuals for available jobs. Loyal CEOs create a solid workforce, promote the company's core principles, and invest in their workers' professional development to reach their full potential. Number 4. Understanding. Being a compassionate CEO means showing concern and empathy for your staff. When employees have a voice in the workplace, you're more likely to consider their opinions on a broad range of issues, from company-wide adjustments to salary levels. A leader with empathy considers alternative points of view to gain a greater understanding of how others may perceive events. With a good amount of understanding, a CEO can make business decisions that are both good for the company and with their employees' best interests in mind. Number 5. Trustworthy. When you have the respect of your staff, good things can happen for your business. If you gain the respect of your employees, they will feel more invested in the business's success and their own jobs. As a result, people feel more satisfied with their lives and working. Building confidence with your coworkers is another great way to strengthen relationships at work. If you have done an excellent job of earning the respect of your staff, you presumably already have a solid working rapport with them. Being trustworthy also allows you to deliver bad news to your team with confidence that they will support your choices in the company's best interest. Your willingness to be honest, even under challenging situations, is greatly appreciated. Number 6. Inspirational. Suppose your employees are motivated by you as their boss and the head of the business. In that case, you may see them working harder to achieve their goals, showing more dedication, communicating more effectively, producing more work, and expanding their creative capabilities. Plus, they might work together more often. Leaders who inspire their teams do so by providing growth opportunities, praising workers for their contributions, and helping those who need it to improve their areas of vulnerability. Number 7. Confidence. Confidence can help you develop extra skills and characteristics. When a CEO believes in themselves, they are more likely to believe in the company they lead, their workers, and their work to make the business successful. Confidence is the foundation for strong leadership and vision. CEOs, like their workers, benefit from a confident leader because of its beneficial effects on productivity, outlook, the ability to see issues from various perspectives, and overall job satisfaction. Workers take note of executives who exhibit these traits, and many will be motivated to mirror them in their own job. Number 8. Critical thinking. The ability to think critically means you can make business choices with great clarity and insight. CEOs must analyze past data and consider external variables like the market and the competition to effectively manage the company and ensure its continued success. One way to train oneself to think analytically is to imagine and plan for every potential result of a given scenario. This will also help you think creatively and develop your problem-solving abilities. The ability to weigh the pros and cons of potential actions with an eye toward the company's future well-being is another characteristic of critical thinkers. Number 9. Compassion. A compassionate CEO can inspire an entire workplace and make a difference in the organization's success. You can learn a lot about the people who work for your business if you show empathy by asking them questions and paying attention to what they say in return. Through conversation, you may learn more about them, their experiences, and how you can best assist them in their current position and beyond. Being compassionate means caring about your staff members and putting yourself in their shoes. Employees in a business led by a caring CEO tend to be more satisfied with their job. more likely to go above and beyond in their duties, and more likely to work well in teams to find solutions to issues. Number 10. Reliable. One of the most important traits that a CEO should have is reliability. It is essential that your staff sees you as the leader of the company and someone they can trust to make decisions that are in everyone's best interest. Trustworthy CEOs follow through on their commitments, get the job done, are easily to get in touch with, keep their workers updated on business happenings, and make themselves accessible. Employees have more faith in the company's future when they know their CEO can be relied on. Number 11. Passion. Some of the most effective chief executive officers have an undeniable love for the business they head. You want others to share your enthusiasm for the company's vision and fundamental values. A passionate CEO wants to see others succeed, so they may develop training programs to support interests and host inspirational meetings where they reiterate the importance of the company values. A CEO who is invested in the company's success will be able to inspire their staff to work harder, stay with the business longer, and do their best work because they believe it is in the company's best interest. Number 12. Curiosity. It's vital to keep asking questions, even if you're in a place of authority. Being curious means you want to keep learning, which can mean admitting you don't know everything, deferring to your team members for advice based on their expertise, and being receptive to input from all members of your organization. A CEO who is interested in learning more about their employees and the company's operations may pose a lot of questions. They might participate in seminars or workshops to increase their knowledge, which could encourage other workers to do the same. Conclusion. At the end of the day, no matter what kind of work you do, you are working for yourself. You never know when your company will lay you off, when one of your major dependent clients will go out of business, or when the social media account you use to interact with clients will ban you for violating one of their antiquated rules. Ultimately, you need to be responsible for yourself. Take charge of your professional life and act as CEO. Remember that you will forever be the CEO of your life. And since we're talking about business, having a CEO mindset is not everything. You should enter a timeless business with a low chance of failing. We understand that researching is a tedious task, so we saved you time by compiling a list of businesses that will never die. Click the link below so you'll know which business you'll enter. So what do you think? Do you have some qualities on our list? And which of these qualities will you work hard for? Let us know your thoughts in the comment. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Also, click the subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this. See you at the next one.